Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
All right, welcome here to another edition, or should I? Yeah, I guess another edition of the Kitchen Sink. I haven't done this show in a bit, but I'm getting back on the old podcast swing, so figured I'd do a solo up real quick. I'm sure I'll be doing Just Another Loser with Nick and Owen and possibly Zach, depending on everybody's work schedule. See if we can get everybody together. But yeah, we're gonna kick it off with a solo ep. I'm gonna start doing more podcasts in 2022, hopefully. Just work depending and everything. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I got a new, I guess you could call it, studio. I'm in my basement now. I moved down here. We turned the old computer room into a playroom for Ollie, so that is a playroom for him now. I'm in the basement. It's actually kind of nice. It's spacious down here. Don't have a camera on, mostly because it looks like Guantanamo Bay down here. So I'm gonna hopefully in the next couple months set up a little studio down here. But yeah, we're rocking and rolling here. Yeah, but like I said, Just Another Loser will probably hopefully record an episode next week, couple weeks, get those guys on Zoom. But yeah, I actually have an unreleased episode. Ooh. But yeah, we recorded an episode at the end of September, or at the end of September, I think. It was right, I quit my job that I worked at. I worked there for like 6 months. I quit in September because I had enough. The company I was working for just wasn't great, and I have a new job, which is fantastic. I love it. Love where I'm working. I work from home, which is amazing. But yeah, I quit that job, and so that's gonna be a little outdated. But I talked about it briefly on that episode. But yeah, I'll probably I just gotta go through and edit some stuff. There was a bunch of pause breaks and everything because we were drinking, so people had to go pee or get a new drink or something. So got to go in and edit out those pause breaks. But yeah, so that should hopefully be up at some point. I'm not going to give a timestamp because, I'm not going to give a date for when that's going to be going up because I have to find the time to edit it. That's mainly the reason why I haven't been uploading that, is because I just don't feel like editing it. But yeah, so Kitchen Sink, I mean, I've done 2 episodes so far. Haven't really done much. The first one I tried to do like a YouTube like commentator, whatever the fuck it's called, where like I talked about some stuff. I think I talked about late night TV. Actually, I think there's only 1 episode up now that I think about it. But let me check. I have my computer right here. But yeah, I think I only did 1 episode of that, and it kind of sucked. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was not the greatest. And then I recorded another episode, but I don't think I ever put it out because it was just really bad. Yeah, let me see real quick. Yeah, there's only 1 up. Yep, episode 1. So I did record 2 episodes, but I never put that second episode out because it fucking sucked. I didn't know what I was talking about. So I think I was talking about the Jake Paul fights or something. I don't know. But also I will be doing hopefully more of the You Suck at Video Games. I got to find a good game to play because I was going to do Resident Evil 7. Kind of, I'm not really feeling it. I hate scary video games to begin with anyway, so maybe I put a Madden video up a while ago, but I never put it out anywhere. So I mean, I put it up on YouTube, but I never put it on like my social media or anything. But maybe I'll play some Madden or something. Play some, I don't know, I'll find a new game. My girlfriend's friend plays this game called Phasmophobia, which seems pretty cool, so maybe I'll take a look at that. But yeah, so I mean, main point of this podcast is just to rant about stuff I see in real life and online and stuff like that I think is either funny or annoying, or I just want to rant about it. I mean, there's no real theme to this podcast. It's just me talking. I mean, and they're not going to be very long episodes. I don't think anybody wants to hear me talk for an hour and a half straight by myself. I'm not Bill Burr, so but yeah. Now, one thing I noticed, so I actually went through, I've been doing a social media cleanse. So I haven't been doing, I mean, I post stuff on Facebook every once in a while, but I don't scroll through anything, and Instagram. I don't scroll through Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. I kind of found out. Oh, heater's kicking on. You might hear that. I'm inches away from our heater for our home, so you may hear that kick on every once in a while, and the dryer might kick on too. But But yeah, I've just been doing a social media cleanse. I haven't been scrolling through. I was noticing I was like, in between breaks of watching TV, I was going right to my phone and scrolling through TikTok and shit. And it was just, shit. It was just, wasting so much time on there. So I just kind of, I was like, let me cut it out. But one day I think I was like, I got a notification on Facebook, so I checked it out. And they have those like targeted ads on Facebook for if you're looking for dog food, a bunch of dog shit comes up, or whatever. Not literal dog shit, but stuff for dogs. But I think a while back I was looking into Cameo, like to getting a Cameo. I forget if it was for my brother or for my girlfriend or something, but I was looking into getting a Cameo. And if you don't know what Cameo is, it's basically it's mainly like reality TV stars and comedians and sort of lower level celebrities that you can request them to make a personalized video for you, and but I found this one. It's not Cameo. It's called Memo. It was a Facebook ad, and some of these prices. So you obviously have to pay for the personalized video, and some people charge a ridiculous amount. I mean, like I think Floyd Mayweather was charging like a couple grand or something, or like $1,000 maybe or something like that for a video. Like it was insane. But I went through a whole list. They had like the list of all the people not all the people, but the people they were putting out on Facebook, and how much they cost. So I have a list here. I wrote this list down probably 2 months ago, and I've been meaning to do this. I just haven't had the time. I've just been lazy, honestly. And so tonight I figured I'd go through the list. So starting out, I saw it's Joseph Ganscoli. He's the guy that played Vito on The Sopranos, charging $259 for a cameo. Like, for fucking Vito in The Sopranos, I'm going to pay almost $300 for you to say, happy birthday, so-and-so. Like, who the hell would pay that much, especially for Vito? Like, I could kind of see if it was James Gandolfini, but that would only be because it would be his fucking ghost, because James Gandolfini is dead. That's how much I would pay for a cameo of $259. If it was James Gandolfini now, because he's dead, it would be his ghost. Ruined bit. We'll cut that. There was Big Ed. He was a guy from the 90 Day Fiance. He was charging $69, of course. Who else we want? John C. McGinley. Now, he's Dr. Cox from Scrubs. If you've ever seen Scrubs, he's been in a bunch of other stuff, but that's what I know him from, and probably what he's most known for. He was charging $400. Now, I mean, yeah, he's a good actor, but like $400 for Dr. Cox, not really feeling it. But it's crazy though, because some of these people like Riff Raff was on there. Is a rapper, charging $85. Reasonable. I mean, a little high. I wouldn't pay $85 for a personalized message from Riff Raff, but it's not $400 that fucking John C. McGinley's charging. Carol Baskin, we all know her from Tiger King, $250. Fuck that. Phil Lewis, who was Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I gotta push my chair in a second. I'm like falling off. Hold on. Ooh. It is not COVID, I swear. Where was I? Oh, Mr. Mosby. Yeah, he's charging $100 for it's Cameo. I mean, it's called Memo, but it's a competing company. I'm just gonna fuck Cameo. Michael Madsen, who was in a bunch of the Tarantino movies. He was in Kill Bill, Hateful Eight. He was in he wasn't in Django, but he's been in a bunch of. He was in Reservoir Dogs. He's the guy that cuts his ear, what's his name, ear off. He's charging $350. I don't want a $350 message from a like blatant alcoholic. Gilbert Gottfried, $175. That's a lot of money, but it's Gilbert Gottfried. I mean, come on, I'm not gonna argue that one. LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball. That's not even. That's the dad. So that's I'm pretty sure. Yeah. what the hell's his name? Lonzo Ball, LaMelo, LiAngelo, whatever the fuck their names are. The NBA players. Their dad is charging $133. No, thank you. Oscar Nunez, Oscar from The Office, $200. Jeez. Pete Rose was charging $182. Probably all the money he has left from gambling. Who else was in there? There's a bunch of people I wrote down. Flava Flav charging $300. A guy named Boston Rob charging $190. I'm assuming he was from Survivor. The picture he had, he was on an island. And it looked pretty worn out, so I'm guessing either Survivor or like one of those Naked and Afraid shows. I gotta take a drink. Hold on 1 second. Got my lemon lime seltzer water. There we go. I put John Orley and I put Seinfeld, but I'm if I'm not, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, I spelled it wrong. H-U-R-L-E. Oh no, I was thinking it was the Soup Nazi guy, but it's Elaine's boss from Seinfeld. He's charging $200. Fuck that. He was also the voice of 97.5 Ben FM. I think that's what it was. 97. Yeah, 97.5 Ben FM. That was him. And Bruce Buffer charges $400. I mean, kind of makes sense. I'm not gonna fight it. I mean, I'd put it down to 100. It's Bruce Buffer. He's that guy. If you don't know Bruce Buffer, he's the guy that does I'm pretty sure it's Bruce Buffer who does the calling for MMA. I know there's another one that did that copyrighted the Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Yeah, Bruce Buffer is he goes, "It's time." That guy. Michael Buffer is his brother who catchphrase "Let's Get Ready to Rumble." Yep, and he trademarked it, son of a bitch. But yeah, did he trademark? No, he doesn't look like he trademarked It's Time, but probably the UFC owns that. But yeah, he's charging $400. I mean, I kind of get that. His job is literally to announce people's names. He's probably one of the most recognized. If you watch MMA, which I really don't, but I have seen a few fights here and there, so I knew who he was. But regardless, $400, bit steep, but okay. Gary Busey, $395. Like, where the fuck did they come up with these prices? That's what I don't understand. And just a lot of like really overpriced people. I mean, come on. There's a couple of people on here that I wanted to look up. I wrote a bunch of names down, but I did this over like a month ago, so I don't remember who these people are. Let's look up Larry Thomas. Oh, that's the Soup Nazi. I knew he was on here. Yeah, he's charging $150. Not worth it. Maybe like if it was $50. Okay, like a lot of these would make sense if they were $50. I'm not paying fucking $400 for Dr. Cox to yell at me while I'm it's my birthday or something like that. But yeah, so I don't know. It was just something weird. It's a whole weird thing. I've seen cameos and stuff like that. I've known a couple people that have got them. One of my old jobs, I used to edit videos, and someone brought in a cameo to be edited, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of a scam. You can easily get like a hey or what's up on Twitter rather than paying $400 for Flava Flav to go, "Hey boy, it's your birthday." Like, that's more than likely they're all going to be very, very similar. Who made a killing off of this though is Kevin from The Office. He made like over $1 million in the I think last year doing Cameo, like, and not even as himself, not even as Kevin Malone, like the character from The Office, which is what I would like if I was paying you. I think he was charging like $200 a pop, like for the videos. And if I was paying you to do a cameo, I wouldn't want the person. I would want the character to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking care if Kevin, whatever the hell his name is. What is his name? That's gonna bother me now. It's Kevin. I'm pretty sure his name is Kevin. Oh no, I'm an idiot. It's Baumgartner. Baumgartner. I did know that. I knew his name's not Kevin. I kept on thinking that because Oscar, his name is Oscar Nunez. I'm pretty sure Creed Bratton is his actual like real name in life too. Yeah, Creed Bratton, American actor. Yep. But yeah, sorry, we got off on a tangent there. But yeah, like I wouldn't want Brian Baumgartner. How the fuck you say his name? Baumgartner to send me a message. I would want him playing Kevin Malone to be like, hey, I'm not even gonna try to do the voice, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't want the actor. I'd want the character. Like that would be, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who's well known for. But yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't want a message from him. Just regular Brian Baumgartner. I feel like it's not worth a couple $100, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, so that'll kind of do it for this episode. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep them short, around 15 minutes. It's about 16 now, so. But yeah, so I'll be doing a couple more episodes here and there. Again, I'm not gonna set out any sort of time frame of when I'm gonna put them out because. My goal is to do one every Monday. So we'll see how that works. But yeah, so that'll do it for this episode of The Kitchen Sink. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the flip flop.